Hey guys, Monday morning shipping video. We're going to go through a bunch of the items that sold this last week. I got, I think, 24 items to ship today. And first one, Singer featherweight sewing machine. I bought it for $250, but I split. This one's from 1941, and I bought it for $250. Sold this featherweight $649. So pretty good profit on this one. A lot of times, like happened in this case, the person is a collector and they go make sure to ship it, make sure to pack it good. So I'm going to double box it, but it's all, rectangular, square, easy to ship. And they're called a featherweight. They're actually fairly heavy. Heavy, 15, 16 pounds. But a good profit on this one, and we'll make a box and go from there. Our next item up today, we have a Salad Master wok. I purchased it with a bunch of other items for $80 and sold for $380. So what happens on a large pan like this, especially these Salad Master pans, the handles, you push the button, handle comes off. So you take the handles off, and most of the time the Salad Masters are designed to nestle, so everything nestles. So we put the we'll paper these up, put them in here. We'll put a little piece of bubbles on here as well. So you can make it smaller quite easily, actually. I could take that up, but I think it'll be fine like this. So just paper up the handles, put them in the top, makes them a lot smaller. And then we'll go ahead and bubble this up and then make a new box for this. This is an easy flat box, so we can make one of that. So next up, we have an old VX2000. In its day, in the 1990s, this was the top camera that you could get before you went to like the Betacam type stuff. So it's a Sony. I bought it in a lot of items, and I paid around $35-40 for it. I was hoping it was going to work, but what happens, there's some little belts and stuff in there and some little rubber parts, and they comes up with an error code. So it's not working, okay, and it gives you the error code. So when you set it up, when you set up your listing, you go ahead and tell the people it has this error code, it does this and this and this, it does fire up, it doesn't have a battery, no charger. So I bought it for $35, broken, sold $139. So a lot of times you can sell broken items because people fix these things. And this one's going overseas, it's going to the Erlander, Kentucky. So it's an eBay global shipping program. But it's a lesson for us, even though if something's broken, if it has value, it can be fixed. There's people all over the world that fix these things, because if this was working, it goes for about $350. So I sold for $139. I'm still in great shape. I made almost $100. So our next item, another Salad Master electric skillet, which is really popular at college time. But on this one here, I paid probably $45 or so for it, and only sold for $65. They used to go well over $100 all the time, and I think part of the problem, I've got a non-Salad Master lid that fits it, but that's how it goes. Still made a little bit, but not much. I would buy it again. There's a time of year thing at the beginning of college. The kids take these and that's what they use in their rooms. So okay, next up we have a couple of all-clad pans, and these did a little better. I got two on the same order here. I've got the 11-incher, went for $49, and the 8-inch saucepan, $55, both with lids. And I paid about $20 each, so it's okay. Nothing great, but it works, certainly. So I'll just put them together. Sometimes you get a little creative about putting things together. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one down like this. Put this here so it doesn't bounce around. I'll put another, actually I'll go this way. Put some bubbles here. Put some bubbles here. Put the lid upside down, and then the big lid go on top. You don't want it rattling or anything like this. So big lid will go on top, and then we'll wrap it up with bubble wrap. Okay, next item, as you probably know, I sell a lot of knives. This is an old Cutco number 35. It's the 2 models ago. Its current equal is a 1725, so it's a chef's knife, but still good value. Any of the Cutcos, if you can get them for like 10 bucks each, you should buy them. From the smallest knives up to the big ones. Cutco is probably the biggest. It's the best American knife company. Well, one of the things that they have is the best warranty. And they'll resharpen them for free for life. They have been cutting down a little bit on people returning things, and you know, they're resellers, obviously, send back a whole bunch, and so they've been cutting down on that, but still fantastic product, and they're all good money. So I paid $10 for this. I sold it for $35, and it's easy to pack and ship. Now when you ship a knife, you always want to put it into like a little like a safety sheath, so it can't go anywhere, the tip can't stick out, and just bubble it up tape it up really good so it hits the back of the handle here. And that way you can safely ship a knife. Tape it up good. And I'm a big fan of envelopes, so the envelope doesn't weigh anything. If you use a box, it's going to weigh a whole bunch more for a box, and it can't hurt anything when you have that sheath on there. And even if it sticks out a little bit, it's no worries. Just put your packing list in. And weighs 10 ounces. So it'd be about $3.50 a ship. But so easy pack, easy ship, and these knives are really good for that. So our next item is small spatula. Now, normally small spatulas are no good, but it says Salad Master. And I think it even says China on here somewhere. But anyways, if it says Salad Master spatula, I bought it for a couple bucks, $29. So this one here, it's no problem to ship. You just paper it up. And the envelopes, I have all these different sizes. Guess where I got the envelopes? You get the envelopes at estate sales. Get them for almost nothing. So you buy it. They have envelopes all the time at estate sales. Yes, I know that's not pretty, but it doesn't really matter. So our next item is Singer featherweight manual and a Singer adjustable zigzag attachment manual. Two little manuals that were in the Singer sewing machine box that I didn't sell it with it. $21. So people like old manuals and stuff too. And easy to pack, easy to ship, absolutely. Just put them in. If it's a big book or it's expensive, you know, I'll put some cardboard around it, but this is so small, nothing's going to happen to it, so. Three ounces, ready to go. Our next item is a Tivoli radio. Now Tivoli is like a brand name, this guy Tivoli, and it has really good sound for being a small radio. Comes with the power supply too. And I got it in the States, so I bought a whole bunch of stuff. I really probably paid about $5 for it, and sold $39. The newer ones are in the $150 range, but hey, if I can get it for so low and still sell it, it works for me. So, and we're going to ship this one a regional rate A box, even though it's going to Connecticut from California. It's all the way across the country. But the regional rates, if you don't already know, are fantastic from the post office. If it's just going around the corner, it's only $8. But if going across the country, this will be $13. But still, it's fine. Boxes are free, no problem. Oh, Henry Kloss, but yeah, Tivoli, anything Tivoli. There's a bunch of radios like that. They retail is way up there. This one's probably from the late 90s or something. It's fairly old, but it still has great sound. When you turn it on, it goes, whoa, that's good sound. And you know it just when you turn it on. So, I actually bought two of them. The other one didn't work, so I'm just selling that one for parts. So, but still, make some money on it, you're in good shape. Okay, our next item, we've got a couple of knives. We've got a Remington little hunting knife. Now, this should have gone well, it's in poor condition. I don't know if you can see that, but the blade is in poor condition. The Remingtons like this, if it's full size and in good shape, can go $120 to $150, somewhere in there. And then I also have a Sabatier meat cleaver, and this works. This is a nice knife too. This one only sold for $21, and this one sold $24. Still making money because I didn't pay that much for them. But let me show you again how to make them. Years ago, these little AM radios did really well. I was at the estate sale the other day. I think I was getting kind of desperate because you go to the estate sale and you spend all this time and you have an investment and you need to buy something. So I bought one of these for a few dollars, $18.95. But still pretty easy to pack and ship. So no big deal. Make a few dollars. One of the things that you have to think about is it takes the same amount of time and effort to buy and pack and ship something that's a few $100s than it is something that's just a few dollars. So you kind of weigh that. But when you go to the estate sales or the swap meet or whatever, even if you go to Goodwill or whatever like that, you can't choose what's going to be there. There's only what's there is there. You can't make something be there that's not there. So it's, in my opinion, in order to be full-time, you need to be wide-ranged if you're going to do estate sales and that type of thing, because you can't, you know, even, I do everything, even the book people. If there's only a few books there, there's just a few, and they might not be any good. So you run into that kind of stuff all the time. So, in my opinion, you need to be wide-ranged in order to go do full-time. And if you're not doing it full-time, you're doing it for fun, great. And just do what you like. You know, do your crafts, or do books, or kitchen stuff, whatever you want. But it's difficult to do something that, you know, that something's not there, it's not there at the estate sale. So